Hello guys, and welcome to my 2014 favorites video. This is like the one time a year where I can just go on for as long as I want about all of the things that I was obsessed with this entire year. Actually, I kind of go on for a really long time in all of my favorites videos, so yeah, be prepared for a long one. I was thinking of dividing this into two videos, but I think it's just gonna be one big mama, so you might want to grab a snack or something because I think we're gonna be here for a while, but I will try to keep it short and sweet as much as I can. I have so much stuff, from beauty to fashion to music to random things, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm grabbing here is my favorite mascara of the year, which is Great Lash. Lots of lashes. I've gone through a lot of mascaras this year, but I always end up coming back to this one. This is the one that you guys say my lashes looks the best when I wear in videos and vlogs and stuff. You can't beat the price, and make sure you get the lots of lashes because the original Great Lash, in my opinion, cannot compare to this one. This guy is probably my single favorite beauty product of all time, and I used it the entire year of 2014, and it's the Beauty Blender. This is actually a brand new one that I haven't started using yet, but I didn't want to show you guys like a disgusting used one. I buy new ones of these all the time, and it's just the greatest thing in the whole world for making your foundation look awesome and apply easily, and you just need it if you don't have it. Everything I'm talking about that I can find online, I will have links to in the description box, just so you guys know, so make sure you go and check that out. Another product I've been using the entire year, and that never fails me, is my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation, and I'm wearing it today. It's just so good and very inexpensive and an amazing long-lasting foundation. I don't even wear concealer on my face because this does it all for me. This is the best waterline eyeliner in my opinion, which I found this year, and it's the Tarte Inner Rim Liner, and it's a nude liner that brightens up your lower lash line. I never wear black on my inner rim anymore. This just makes my eyes look bigger and better, and it just enhances and makes your makeup, in my opinion, your eye makeup look so much better. Then I have some brushes. This was super hard to narrow down because I use a ton of brushes, but these are for sure my top 4 favorites of the whole year that I couldn't live without. The first is the brush that I use to contour, which I don't use it like that, I use it like this to contour my cheekbones every day, and it's the F05 brush from Sigma. It is the perfect size for contour powder. Love that. And then this baby, which basically I credit to transforming my brows this year. I do not know the exact name of it, but it is this Tarte dual brush with a spoolie and then an angled one on this side, but mainly I love it just for the angled part. I do use the spoolie, but you could really get, you know, any spoolie. This angled brush is so perfect. I use it with powder to fill in my brows every single day. And this is the Sigma Diffused Crease E38, and it is the most amazing crease brush because it doesn't put the color too harshly. It's very light and you can blend it out. And then lastly, this is the Short Shader E20 brush, which I use every single day to go in on my lower lash line, and I go halfway in with like a darker eyeshadow color. I do that every single day, and this is the best brush for it. Remind me to never film a long video in this position again. It's so painful. I guess I just have really bad posture. I don't know. Next, the Anastasia Contour Kit changed my life this year. I cannot tell you. It's so amazing. It has powders and highlighters and different shades of contour. I use these two colors to contour my cheekbones, and then I kind of mix these two powders for like setting my under eye concealer, or you can do your whole face. There's a highlighter here. It's so good. I would definitely, like, this is one of my top makeup products of the whole year for sure. And then we have my Naked Basics palette, which I'm not even going to talk about, but this is definitely my most used eyeshadow palette of the entire year. And lastly, I have 2 lip products. The first is the lipstick that I'm wearing right now, and it's Cream Cup by MAC, and it's just the perfect everyday pink that goes with everything and adds enough color to your lips, and it's moisturizing and creamy. I love it. And then this Benefit Benebomb in just the red shade is my absolute favorite one of these. I use this so much. They're moisturizing, and it's the perfect lip product for just when you want to moisturize your lips but you do want a little bit of color. It's amazing. It's so like, it feels so soft on your lips too. So that was all for makeup. Now I'll move on to hair because I just have 2 hair products, and the first is an awesome, inexpensive, really good shampoo that I discovered this year. It is the Tresemme Keratin Smooth shampoo. This is really softening and it helps to really just get everything out of my hair. As I said, it's inexpensive. It's just like it's just a good shampoo, and it's definitely my favorite one that I found this year. And then this is my Holy Grail hairspray, and it has been for a very long time. It's the Tresemme Tray 2 hairspray, and this is just so good. Like, whether I straighten my hair or curl it or whatever I do to it, I want to keep it in place. I use this because it doesn't add like crunch, but it keeps your style perfectly in place and just keeps everything looking the way it should all day long, and it's just the best. As I said, inexpensive. You can get these 2 products at the drugstore. What more could you ask for? I have a couple of skincare products, not too many because I really don't use that much on my skin. Definitely let me know if you guys want an updated skincare routine video, but I do not use that much on my skin. My favorite cleanser of the year has been this one by Simple, which is the Clear Skin Oil Balancing Facial Scrub. It has witch hazel in it. I ended up getting this for the first time in Europe, and then I repurchased it a few months ago online, and I've still been using that same one. I personally really like this cleanser and think it's helped my skin a lot this year, and I don't know if you can get this in stores everywhere, but you can definitely find it online. Link will be in the description with everything. And then you guys already know my Simple wipes. I am just such a loyal lover of these. I've probably purchased like 20 packs of these this year. I use them every single day to take off my makeup, and if you don't, you should definitely look into these because they rock. And then you guys know I love my tan towels. I just applied a couple of these earlier today, and I'm waiting for my tan to develop, but I love these so much because your tan develops gradually over like a few hours, but then it looks its best probably like the next day after you do it. So I love applying these at night, and then like 24 hours later or something, my tan will be kind of at its best. They never streak on me. It's so easy. Honestly, I'm too lazy to deal with lotions or anything like that as for self-tanning products at the moment, and these are so amazing. I do use the Tan Towel Pluses, and I buy a 15 pack every few months or so on Amazon, and I usually use 2 of them for my whole body. So that's just how I like to do it. They're absolutely amazing, and it takes me 5 minutes to tan my whole body, and it looks so good for like 4 or 5 days afterwards. And then I think this is the last like beauty item. My favorite fragrance of the year. This was so impossible to narrow down, but I think that I have to say that it's my Chance by Chanel, the Au Tendre. I got that so wrong, but it's the light pink one in the bottle, and I've used so much of this. I want to put it on right now. It's like, you know when you love a fragrance so much you stare at it and you will have to like smell it and put it on that second. That's me in this fragrance. It's amazing, and I'm so glad that I splurged on this year. Alright, now we will move on to all of my other stuff. So first, I have to give some love to my favorite phone cases of the year. They are all by Wildflower cases. You guys know I only use Wildflower cases. These are probably my top 4 of the whole year. This is my favorite one that they have ever made, and my studs did come off on this one, but I like the way it looks. I think almost better with the studs off, so I didn't decide to glue them back on. But that one, and then this one is super cool. It's like the Aztec Silver Cross. This floral one with the black studs I loved, and then this one was one of their first studless ones. These are all amazing. They're my babies. Go check Wildflower out if you haven't. I mentioned this in my last favorites video that I did, but this bag, it's literally called the Wallet on a Chain. It's by Rebecca Minkoff, and I use this way too much every single time I go out. So basically every weekend I'm using this to go somewhere at night. Then I have my Wildfox sunglasses that were my favorite the entire year. These are probably still hands down my favorite sunglasses of all time. I love the shape, and black is my favorite color of sunglass because it matches with absolutely everything. So these are the Juliet style, and I'm pretty sure they still sell, if not this exact pair, something extremely similar to it. And I offer like a ton of fashion stuff. So Free People bralettes were definitely a favorite of this year. I have a black one and an ivory one, and these are just so comfy. They don't have like uncomfortable like wiring like a lot of bras have. So I really do wear these mostly in the summer, but these are just so comfortable and really I think worth the money, and I like how they're halters. I love the way that they personally look, like sticking out of tank tops and shirts like that. For like bottoms this summer, all I pretty much wore was American Apparel shorts. So these are the high-waisted black ones. I don't know the exact name of these, but they're just like, they're high-waisted shorts. Like they still have these in stores right now. And then this is an acid wash pair. I have more of these though. Like these are my favorite shorts to wear in the summertime. I love them. I wear the heck out of them. And then American Apparel Easy jeans, I also wore the heck out of this year. These are my black ones, which I wear all the time. They're super flattering. They're high-waisted and they just look really good on the butt. They are like slimming. They do go up really high, which I like because I like where they like go in on your hips. I think they're really flattering. Also this year I was really into like hats and beanies a lot, so my top two definitely were, I love Neff beanies, and this white one I wore the heck out of this whole year. I wore it a ton when I was in Europe, and I just really like beanies, especially with my shorter hair. I don't know, I wasn't into them until this year, and now I wear them like almost like every other day or something like that. And then I was also really into like floppy style hats this year. This one I liked because it was the perfect amount. It wasn't like super floppy on the sides, but it's the perfect kind of amount of it, if you know what I mean. This one is just a black one and it has a pretty little buckle, and I got it from Urban Outfitters. I wore this at Coachella, I wore this at Bonnaroo, I wore this at a lot of stuff like that, and a ton of times this year. It was hard to narrow down like favorite clothes for the whole year, but I did come up with 3 kind of like styles of things that I was really into this year. So the first is t-shirts and like shirts that like say stuff. I don't know, this is personally my favorite one. It's from Jack Vanek and it says, "I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry," and it's just like an oversized tee, and this is me in a shirt. Like, if you know me in real life, this is extremely true of me. I get in the worst moods ever when I'm hungry. I don't know, so I just really personally connected. Flannels this year were just great. This one is probably my most worn one. I got it in the springtime from Urban Outfitters. Again, this is something that I wore a ton when I was in Europe for a whole month. Flannels in general pretty much were a love for this year. And then this is one of my favorite dresses, definitely as of the second half of the year. It's from Topshop and it's just like a bodycon dress. I wore this out at night so much. It's not like too tight that it's unflattering. And lastly, this will be kind of no surprise, I use this bag like the entire year since I got it, and I still use it pretty much every day. It is my Celine Nano. It has a longer strap and then a baby strap. I got it when I was in Europe and I did a what's my purse with it. I can link that in the description box if you want to see, but it's just the perfect size bag for me. It matches with everything, and the color, you can take it season to season. It's just a lovely bag. Random electronic favorites. I have a favorite speaker of the year. I got this last Christmas. The Ounce speaker from Cambridge Soundworks. You can connect it to Bluetooth, or you can just put a little cord in it, whatever you want to do. I think this is a pretty affordable speaker, and it doesn't get too loud for like a party type setting, but it is a really small like portable speaker, so that's what I used it for. I just liked it for like playing music in my room and stuff like that. This was definitely helpful to me this year. I brought it on like every trip too, just fit in my suitcase. And then this is really random, but a portable phone charger. Now this one is gigantic because this one is like amazing. Some of these really are not that great. They hold like 1 or 2 charges. This one, holy crap, you guys. Easy ACC, Easy AC. I don't know, I'll link it in the description box for you. Basically, I got it for like $25, which is really good. It can charge 2 phones at the same time. You just plug in your USB cord to it, and this lasted me and Megan the whole 4 days at Bonnaroo, charging I think both of our phones. I just charged it up before we left. So this can last you like camping. It can last you days if you need to have your phone charged. It was just so helpful, and I know it is gigantic, but if you're wearing something with pockets, this pretty much fits perfectly in like a back pocket. It's really not too big, or if you have a backpack or a purse or something. I don't use this too much like on an everyday basis now, but as for like traveling, like when I was in Europe, again, I used this so much. Festivals. Okay, that was all my physical favorites of the year. Really quick, I will talk about a couple other things. So first of all, music. I am going to make a bomb Spotify playlist of my top music that is on Spotify of 2014, and link it in the description box because I really want you guys to check it out. I'm gonna include a ton of different types of music, so don't worry about that. But yeah, so hopefully you can check that out out and find something you like. But favorite artists that are like coming to mind of this year are kind of going to be no surprise to you guys. I got really obsessed with Bass Nectar this year. I got really into EDM this year, just from going to like festivals and hanging out with people who are really into it. EDM is just beautiful to me, and it's my favorite like type of music because it's just happy music. I found a really good group recently that I am in love with their sound. They only have one album, but their name is Sylvan Esso, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'll definitely add them to my playlist, but oh my god, their music is amazing. I think I'm gonna call the playlist like Best of 2014 or something like that, so definitely give it a listen. Maybe save it on your own Spotify, share it, whatever the heck you want to do. Follow me on Spotify if you don't, if you like kind of my music taste. My Spotify is just BeautyBaby44. And other than that, highlights of 2014 would be, first of all, cutting my hair off. If you look back at my video like this from 2013, my hair was super dark and super long, and now it's the shortest it's ever been and it's light again. And I think I really liked change a lot this year. I had a lot of change this year, and I need change in my life to keep things fresh, and it can be weird to adjust to change at first, but definitely, I don't know, changing I know this kind of sounds weird, but changing my hair, like cutting my hair off, made me feel so much more myself. The only thing I miss sometimes is having like a super long ponytail or being able to do a pretty bun, but I really don't miss having long hair at all. I just feel so much more myself and happy with having short hair. I don't know, I love it. As I've talked about already in this video, going to Europe, that was a highlight of this year. I was there in the springtime for a whole month, and it was absolutely awesome. After I finish my program at FITM in March, I plan to travel a lot more. I need somebody to travel with me, but I really just want to travel more while I'm young and while I kind of have like the time and money to do it. So I plan on traveling a lot more in 2015. Other than that, the best things that happened to me this year were probably going to festivals. I started going to festivals this year. A lot of the festivals that I went to were 18 and up, so I couldn't really go to them until I was old enough. Coachella and Bonnaroo and Tomorrowland and every festival that I went to this year was just seriously just the best memories and weekends of my entire 2014. So I cannot wait to go to more in 2015 and experience more music and more fun. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. 2014 was probably the single best year of my entire life. I have never ever been more happy, and I hope you guys had an awesome 2014, but if you didn't, a new year and it's gonna be awesome, I think. So very excited for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this long rambly favorites video. Oh my gosh, if you made it to the end, give it a thumbs up. Power to you, and go ahead and subscribe if you're not. We are so close to 1 million subscribers. Oh my gosh. I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.